I'm so glad
you
you're
okay?
here. No, I'm not. I'm not doing very well at all.
Oh my goodness.
So I'll tell you, I have a problem.
You have a problem?
I have a problem.
I'm very good at.
I know you're my number one problem solver.
I'm a problem solver, and
Okay.
I get premonitions. I can tell you how to resolve it and what's going to come next.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm happy to help.
No. So listen. My apartment.
Yeah.
My apartment. It's completely flooded.
No.
Yeah. No,
Get
it's
out
true.
of town.
It's completely flooded.
That's not good at all.
My dishwasher. It just I didn't know that you could. Yeah, it came out. I didn't know how hard to pull the thing out. It just started flooding. I don't know what to do. Should I call someone?
Okay, hold on. I'll figure this out.
Okay.
Just give me a minute.
Yes. Do you see anything? Oh my God. Oh my God. What did you see? What are your predictions?
Yeah, I don't know. This week on the Bells and Whistles podcast, we make predictions about what we want to see. Different megas and different starter types in Pokemon Legends C to A. All that and much, much more on this episode on the Bells and Whistles podcast.
It's so funny if you were like, Grass Fairy.
Run that intro.
Maybe we become a Mario Party channel.
Super Mario Odyssey.
Remember
we tried to do a speed run of that?
Yeah, I liked that.
I enjoy a speed run.
Do you watch them? Do you watch them casually? Me, I just like casual running.
To me, I'm a reader. I'm a speed reader. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Bells and Whistles podcast. Ryan Quigley, E from Bernie.
Hey, cheers to you.
Cheers to you. Who's better than us? Old damn few.
Few.
How does it? What is that from?
It's from Merrily We Roll Along.
Oh, okay.
Stephen Sondheim music.
As
you know,
it's been a while since I brushed up.
It's been a minute, but I always say, here's to us. Here's to us.
You messed it up.
I did. I was like, it's been a minute.
Yeah.
Here's to us who's like us, damn few.
Who's like us?
Damn few.
Damn few. Damn right. Damn
right.
Skippy.
Damn Skippy. Damn bursting.
We're back. We had to take a week off. Ephraim's doing a play. Get it? You should go see. What's it called? The play's called Merrily We Roll Along.
It's a little play called Hamlet, maybe you've heard. No, it's called As Time Goes By, down at Theater 154, out of the box theatrics, don't you know?
Box. It's not in the box, it's out of the box.
It's out of the box.
Remember the show Out of the Box?
I
With the Chinese lady?
I
and
remember
that,
Vivian and Viv and Liv or whatever. I forgot what their names are.
I don't know what the other guy. I don't know what the guy's name was.
I remember the guy,
He
though.
played a mean bongo, though.
He did.
I'll tell you that much.
I used to play bongos, too.
Fair professionally, too.
Professional bongo
You
player.
played it so good they made you grow a mustache.
It was just a side effect.
Nobody's getting these references. So Ephraim did a play once where it wasn't so much a play
Something of a poetry
as
night.
it was a live performance of poetry. You know, a journey through poetry.
Journey. If you go on my Instagram, you could see.
Did you find that on Craigslist or something?
That was a family friend.
That was a family friend. If you're watching, welcome.
And have I told again? We'll get to the Pokemon.
We'll get to the Pokemon.
But have I told you? There's an article about the play that I'm in right now,
What's
where
this?
it's called In Queerly or Queerty magazine or something.
Queerty.
Queerty. Yes.
Sure.
And it's like there's a grinder play out right now. We couldn't resist seeing, picking out our favorites.
Sure.
And they're like, who would you rather spend the night with, right? And they have some Instagram pictures of me up there,
right?
And they have some Instagram pictures of Joel Myers, the other actor in the play.
Myers. Shout out to Joel.
Shout out to Joel Myers. He watches. He loves he loves the clips.
Yeah, Joel, you haven't been you have to invite yourself on.
Exactly. He will.
Well,
but one of the pictures that they pick out, because they pick out some very lovely pictures of Joel looking very handsome.
I'm sure.
They have the pictures they picked out of me, or me, the thing on my Instagram of me doing the self-tapes over and over again. They have that.
Sure.
They have me playing the bongo with the mustache. What's the last one? It's something ridiculous. Oh, it's one of my headshots. It's one of my old
sweet.
Jackie Abbott headshots.
That's very sweet. Very
So I was
sweet.
like, you win.
Yeah.
Joel is clearly the one that you'd rather be.
Well, there you go.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
Different strokes for different folks.
From different blokes.
Yeah, it's amen to that, sister. Hey, so today we're gonna do a quickie. We're again we are pressed for time. Again, we're
We really started on scheduling these, huh?
well, yeah.
Yeah.
We should start doing we both had crazy weeks.
It's not good. It's all my fault too. I'm always late.
I think it was also my fault.
Uh-huh.
But it was also your fault. No, but today we're going to talk about what we want to see in Pokemon Legends ZA. We've had time to digest Pokemon Day and what we saw, and we're going to talk about a couple different topics. We're going to predict what we want the final starters, because now we have the starters of Totodile, Chikorita, and Tepig. For us to decide what types we want to do, because they're going to get a little brushed up.
They're going to get brushed.
We're going to get that, and then I also reckon we're going to go through and say, hey, I have a couple ideas of Pokemons that I want to see for Megas.
Yeah, surely.
That's what I want to see. So we're going to go through and talk about that, see what you agree, what you disagree, what we want to see, what we don't want to see.
Yeah, it's all about starting a conversation.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have to remember to have fun. You know?
Yeah.
You have to keep that at the forefront.
You have to keep it at the forefront.
Yeah.
And the 4 back.
Yeah, and the 5 middle.
And the 5 middle. Hey, love to watch it. Hate to see you go. Love to watch you leave.
Amen. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. Oh, we just got a text from our guy.
The Brian text?
Let's move tomorrow's call for later this week, maybe Saturday after I've shot the agreement through to you both. Hey, sounds good, Brian.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Yeah, I know. Right? Anyways, yeah, that has nothing to do with any of you guys. So what do you reckon you want to see? Let's start with the starters.
Let's start with the starters.
What's your predictions for the starters?
Now, there's some fairly obvious ones.
If you're gonna go obvious first, I think the chalk. Prediction.
Yes.
Because there was that little screenshot of Chikorita learning Disarming Voice. A fairy type move. For those new to the program. So it would only lead you to believe that Meganium might be
a fairy type.
Now, there's a couple different type triangles.
There are.
That could result. The one that, again, if we're resigning to Chikorita being Grass Fairy.
Yes.
I would love to see.
Yes.
I'll start with the boring one first. I think we should see Tepig be Fire Steel.
I've heard this.
Fire Steel.
I would like that.
I would like that. A little pig covered up in some metal. And then that would
crown on his head.
Naturally.
Well, naturally.
For Alligator Water Dragon. I think that'd be sick.
But is that really a proper triangle? Because the dragon can't do anything to either of them.
No.
What would be proper is if he was a fighting type, but we can't have another water fighting
I don't want that.
Nobody wants that.
I don't want that.
That's the way that you make it a proper triangle. But I agree with you that I think what is exciting is a Fire Steel pig.
Do you think that's exciting though?
Yeah, well, I think so. I don't know. I have my own ideas of what I wrote up because I knew you would go. I knew you would take it this place.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have my own ideas. But what in your head is the more exciting route, as opposed to kind of what we're looking at here?
The more exciting route for me would be something wild, like if they. I thought about this, and people are going to say you're really stupid for saying this out loud. If they were really funny, and they gave Meganium wings, and Meganium is actually a grass flying or grass psychic even.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then from there, I don't know. That also
maybe it's little thing. Oh, the little flower petals become a helicopter.
It becomes a propeller.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I think I would really like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't. There's also part of me where it's taking it a different direction, because I was just looking at I really just want Water Dragon. I want Water Dragon.
What you want.
That's what I would want. I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if they did, I was like, okay, well, what other triangles can we do? What if they took Tepig and they made Emboar Fire Ice?
Oh.
What if they made a fire ice pig?
A fire ice pig.
A fucking
And
winter boar.
a winter boar, but he's got some
Yeah.
maybe fiery little tusks or something like that.
That's what I'm saying.
I think this is kind of interesting.
Listen, I'm very good at what I do.
Well, listen, I've got a plan here for us.
I'm listening.
This is my alternative.
What do you have for
Because
us?
here's the thing: as much as we all want to see a proper triangle,
Yeah, it's unnecessary.
what they do is they always do kind of like a little two quarter, or like a 2/3 kind of idea here.
That's why I was throwing in the water dragon to.
It like they'll get halfway there and then they fall apart. Now,
Yes.
everybody, I'm right there with you, where I think a water dragon is probably the coolest option.
Heck yeah.
But something that I've also thought about.
Tell me.
Let's try and do. I think we can. It's silly to say that Meganium probably will be anything besides Grass Fairy.
It's almost a certainty.
It seems as much, but I'm willing to take a bet that it might not be. But let's go with saying that it's Grass Fairy.
Okay.
Right? For Feraligatr, even though we would all love a water dragon, wouldn't it be kind of cool if we get a physical water poison, and he's like a Gila monster, or kind of like a
like
a Komodo dragon,
a Komodo dragon type deal.
Yeah, and he's got he's physical. He's got like a special poison fang type thing. I know that's already a move or whatever.
It's a water type move that would poison you.
Yeah, exactly. But we do something like that. And so now we've got this.
And then are you going to tell me fire ground?
Fire ground.
With a little fucking dirty pig.
With a little dirty pig.
A little dirty, stinky pig.
Yeah,
a little stinker.
Little
piggy.
Just like the two of us.
Couple stinky pigs. Okay.
I
like that.
This is a route that I kind of see, and one thing that I kind of like about it.
Okay.
Is Feraligatr gets to have a quadruple poison against Grass Fairy and a quadruple water against fire ground. Okay. Now that might not be fair, but I like Feraligatr. I wanted to be strong.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The thing about that for me, is are we setting Embor up to just be bad? Are we setting Embor up? If we're gonna make Feraligatr the physical attacker, that means we're gonna make Embor a big fat idiot. And he's going to be like, you give it iron defense and body press. And it's like,
body press.
Is that not fucking lame and dumb?
Probably. I'm probably stuck in my old ways of thinking that, like, Embor is kind of a big tanky boy. And he doesn't have to be that.
Yeah.
But I think I have difficulty imagining him as anything but, and I think it would be kind of fun. I keep thinking, like, we only really have, when it comes to fire and ground, what is it, like? Camerupt, Nummel, Groudon Primal. Is there anything else? So, like, I don't know. I think it'd be nice to have another little attempt at that.
I sure would like it. I sure would like it. I enjoy it.
Like he's rolling around in the mud, and then
love it. I love the idea. I love the idea. I was so upset that they didn't do more with fucking Oinkalone and stuff. I was very upset by that. So I understand all of that. Let me pivot just 1 minute before we get into like the megas we want to see.
Yeah.
Is there a thing that they could do with Meganium that would be cool? Does that like even exist in any multiverse, in any plane of the multiverse? Does that exist? Because I understand that there's a subreddit where all you people have fetishes for Meganium. I get that. We've seen enough comments from it. It's like, well, finally, my friend Chikorita. You probably didn't have friends growing up. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I didn't have friends growing up. But there are people who are just going to, no matter what I don't know if I'm diagnosing it.
Yeah.
I wonder if they just like, they
think?
feel bad for, I don't know if they feel bad for Chikorita and Meganium and that's why they like it so much. But
I think there's a lot of kind of, Chikorita was kind of fun in the anime.
I get all that. Get all that. You're
like
allowed
Bayleaf,
to say that, that's cool. That's fine. That's a different thing than saying that you love Chikorita to love Chikorita.
There really is not much to love. Like, I know the hate is there. It's a cute design. Don't get me wrong. I think Meganium is kind of cute. But it doesn't. It gets nothing, gang. It really has nothing going for it these days. So it needs a little something.
Right.
I'm trying to think what I would like. We had the comment that was saying like, oh, it becomes grass steel and becomes like a knight. I think that's kind of, get a sword on its head instead of that. That's fine.
Okay.
What would I if we know that it's going to be grass fairy? What would I like?
But what if it's grass psychic?
If it's grass psychic, you know what I would kind of like if it was grass? I'll give you two alternatives here.
Okay.
If it was grass psychic, I think it would be kind of cool if the little antennae that it gets,
right,
that like come out of its head, they like blossom into flowers that are eyes, and it looks kind of like a little alien. Right. I think that would be kind of fun.
Oh, making it alien.
Like making it look like an alien creature.
Okay.
I think would be kind of fun. And then if it were grass fairy, what would I like? I think it would be cool if they kind of leaned into like the sort of fairy tale type stuff, and they made it more like a cryptid or something. Like it was, I don't know. There's just because I'm crazy about this kind of stuff. There's all these kind of like American lore cryptids where they're like,
I don't know what a cryptid is.
It's like Bigfoot.
Oh,
it's like like a mysterious creature that's got like a story, like the Loch Ness Monster is a cryptid,
Okay.
And they have, in a lot of Middle American and like Appalachian stuff, they have stories about like, oh, there's like these big dinosaurs that are in the mountains that nobody knows about. And if you were to really lean into making it look like a dinosaur, I think that would be cool. I don't know.
Okay.
What about you? What do you want? Because I don't.
No,
there's a part of me that thinks that you don't believe anything could make it cool.
There's part of me that believes that.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that believes that part of me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that they're gonna go the chalk route where they make the flower bigger and pinker, and it's gonna have blush, and it's gonna be a fairy type.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. There's part of me that like if it's psychic and it has like petals floating around it, sort of like what's her name from fucking Scarlet and Violet did, like fucking whatever.
Yeah.
They do that, and it's floating around, and I don't know if they make it. I don't know if it uses mental powers or something. Mental force. I don't know. That's why I brought it up. I don't know what they're gonna do to Meganium that I'm gonna be like, damn, that's sick. I don't know what's gonna happen to it.
I kind of want to make an argument about the fairy type, like just being added, because I'm now starting to wonder like what really makes something a fairy. Because now it's like, oh, you just slap some pink on it and it's fairy type.
I had this same thought the other day.
I was kind of like, what? A flower can be pink just because it's a flower that's now a little pinker doesn't make it a fairy.
That's what's up. That's what it is. That's the whole idea. What's the difference between a rock and ground in the grand scheme?
I mean, in the grand scheme. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's the whole idea.
We should really have some different types.
Should there even be a difference between ice and water if we're being straight up? It's just
I wish they would do it more on like like the breed, like doggy type.
You want it to be species based?
Yeah.
Doggy type.
Doggy type.
That's my favorite type.
Big horse type.
I like missionary type. That's funny, man.
Okay, well, who do you have? How many of these?
I got a handful. You go first. What megas do we have? Let's discuss it.
All right. So I was trying to pick out.
We'll go back and forth.
We'll go back and forth.
Yeah.
I was trying to pick out ones that I thought would be in like keeping with a Kalos. I wanted to have at least one Kalos one that I thought.
I picked mostly Kalos.
Okay. We should like ones that highlight the region.
Yes.
And also ones that would fit like the cityscape theming, right? That would, I don't know.
That does absolutely nothing.
I don't know. I just thought like, well, it's in a city. Why not? Especially like it seems like it's not back in time anymore. I don't know what the legend is now.
It's
they still have all like the holographic shit and whatnot.
I think it was like, but I mean, like, didn't in fucking Legends Arceus didn't they have phones and stuff too?
I don't remember. Maybe
like,
you're right.
It's like, you know, it's that sort of steampunk where, you know, it's a post-apocalyptic or whatever the fucking shit. You know.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Well, regardless, all that.
It's going to be like yes, there's a hologram, but then there's a fucking a steam train that you're going to have to take. It's going to be shit like that.
So all this is to say, my pick for a Mega, my first one at least,
right.
Would be Heliolisk.
You are a Heliolisk feller.
I'm a Heliolisk apologist.
You are.
I really think that there's more to be done with this little guy.
Okay.
And this is my plan for him, right?
Yeah, all right.
I think he evolves, and I think scrap the normal type.
What do you gonna do?
Electric fire.
Okay, yes, you've been on this for years.
I've been trying to get something. We're never gonna get it. I'm trying to get something. I know it's my old shtick now, but I think the ray kind of opens up.
Yeah.
And you could do two things. The little sun thing can now be like it's kind of caught on fire around him, like kind of a fiery mane. I think is exciting.
Sure.
Or it looks like a solar panel.
Yeah.
Which I think
that's
kind
the
of
idea.
Funny. You know. So either way, but I like that. Maybe you give him. I don't know. You give him an ability where it makes normal type moves, fire type or something. I don't know. There's you know.
I think that's sick.
You know, I think it got me excited.
I think that's cool. Here. I think that's cool. Here, let me throw a similar one at you.
Yeah,
you say Heliolisk. I say, you know, taking something that's and then making it go. Give me Diggersby. Give me Diggersby. Why can't we get a Mega Diggersby? You want to drop the normal type? I'll drop the normal type too.
Yeah, what you got?
Let me see ground fighting. This
ground
is what you do.
Fighting.
You make him you make him like a construction worker. You make a construction where you give him a construction hat, and he beats the shit out of you. You know, he has overalls.
Yeah.
You know,
he
beats the fuck. He has what's it called? What's the jackhammer?
Yeah.
He has a jackhammer.
Jackhammer for Jack Rabbit.
Yeah,
that's very clever.
I'm saying.
That's very
clever.
But
he's still all stinky and dirty.
Like a stinky piggy.
Almost as stinky as that little pig. That's my idea for Mega Diggersby.
You have like what an ability would be? You think he keeps huge power?
I think his ability is called Stinky.
I should have known. I really shouldn't have pressed.
No, I can't let him keep huge power or something. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that's good.
I don't know.
I like that.
I think the idea, you just make him stronger and cooler, and you give him the little fighting type. Ground fighting. Not a lot of ground fightings.
No, there aren't a lot of ground fightings.
No, they're not.
Are there any?
I don't think so. So I think that'd be exciting.
Great Tusk.
Oh, of course.
Great ground fighting.
How could we forget?
No, that's very good.
I know.
That's very exciting.
Yes.
All right, now listen here,
please.
This was my other exciting one. I've got a couple more that aren't.
Okay, yeah.
But to me, what are we missing?
What are we missing?
Chandelure. Mega Chandelure.
Ooh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are you going to do, though? It's already a perfect Pokemon.
No, I think...
It's like why I want to say Flygon, but Flygon's already perfect.
Yes. But I think Mega Chandelure, now is the time. And I'll tell you why. In the city, now it becomes Ghost Electric. And it becomes an electric street lamp instead of a chandelier. And I think each of the bulbs on its little thing burst open. They got little electric bolts coming out of it, and I think it's super tall.
I think that's cool. I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about this.
Look, Chandelure is already so good,
right?
But I do like the idea of bringing it in, giving it a little update, a little makeover.
Right.
Have these big bulbs and whatnot.
Right.
Or like maybe it's like a Tesla coil or something like that.
Right.
Just to go, again, I'm trying to keep in with this kind of modern city type theme that they're doing here.
Yes.
Even if you made it like a street lamp or something like that. I don't know. I think it could be very cool.
I think that is cool. I think that is really cool. It's just, as someone who loves Chandelure, I'm like, I love that it's Ghostfire.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want that taken away from me.
Maybe doesn't have to be. Maybe it gets an ability like Steelworker or something where it also gets coverage with electricity or something. Right, as you can tell today, I'm all about fire and electricity.
I hear that. I hear that.
But I like that was my idea.
Okay. Okay. Let me throw this one at you. We go back. Let's just we're selling out.
Yeah.
Mega Talonflame. I haven't completely worked out. I have two more picks. I haven't completely worked out exactly what I want to happen with Mega Talonflame. There's part of me, and they'll never do this, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But what if they strip the flying type from Talonflame? And they give it they make it a dark fire. A dark fire or electric fire.
Okay.
Bird,
yes,
right?
Yes.
With the dark thing, I don't know. It could be like a fucking night fucking fire bird or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. And it could get stab dark moves. It'd be super fast, obviously. It'd be stupid. And then similarly with the electric, I'm thinking like if like it had turbo things that shot out electricity almost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like it's got like an engine.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
Underneath the plane's
That's what I'm
wings or
saying.
something.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. I think that's again. Talonflame is very cool.
Exactly.
I've always said I didn't like its little chunky chicken thighs, but
it's the weirdest thing for you to harp
I don't like
on.
that. I don't like that.
It's
But
bizarre.
I think that's very cool.
Yeah.
Maybe exactly. Maybe what I think it's been missing is some turbines. That's maybe what it is.
Some turbines. It turns the little chunky legs into turbines.
All right. Now with my next one,
please.
This is kind of interchangeable, the two of them, because the idea kind of struck me with one, and then I was like, oh, well, we've already kind of done this, but maybe it would have been funny with this. We love going back. We love giving these older Pokemon from Kanto a little update, right?
Yeah, right.
And I was like, okay, Doug Trio. Right, it got Wug Trio, but that's not really. It doesn't feel like an update to me.
It feels like a down date.
It sounds like a down date to me.
Exactly.
So I was like, okay, well, what would work with that in the city? And then I thought, Stunfisk. Stunfisk.
But you already got
again also kind of an update with
right.
Galarian Stunfisk. So I was like, okay, well, do any of these work with my idea here? So what I decided is that this could work with either of them.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with Doug Trio because I think it's fire. I think we get Mega Doug Trio, or I think we call it Doug Weo. Doug Weo, and I think it's like a manhole, on the side of the street.
Okay.
But and it's. It's kind of like a Diggersby. I think there's like 25 of them coming.
It's a mob. It's an infestation.
I think they're all, but they've got really long necks now, and they're all coming out of this one manhole in it, and they've all got little construction hats on. And I think it should be ground steel.
But there's already a ground steel.
Well, that's why I was with Excadrill and Galarian Stunfisk and whatnot. But
right.
But okay. I think this should be ground steel. Or if you want to be crazy, give them all pink hats. Now it's ground fairy.
You have me now.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. That's really funny.
But I just really liked the visual of all of them because I was like, it's just
the cutscene is you're talking to someone and the ground just starts shaking ever so slightly. What's that? What's going on? What the hell? That's really funny.
Yeah, it's
that's really fucking funny.
They're all coming out of a little pothole.
Oh God. All right, so this one, that's really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Mine isn't funny. This is my genuine prediction.
Yeah, this is what you really.
This
want.
is my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
So, we need to realize that Pokemon loves planting seeds. You know how you go down back and forth.
It's true.
Whatever. They love planting seeds. Oh, there was a fucking Scarlet. There was an orange in Pokemon Soul Silver. Everybody needs to relax.
Sure.
But also they do that stuff, and they do that with Pokemon types as well.
Yes.
Now listen to me.
Yeah.
When we're searching for Pokemon to update
mm-hmm.
that have been force fed to us through by Game Freak and the like, I take us back to the monkeys, the elemental monkeys.
Oh, that's right.
Semi-poor,
Seems like there's
semi-sage,
something there. Semi-seer.
Whatever. And then you look at strange typings, strange visuals in Pokemon.
Yeah.
I take you back to the Poison 3, the 3 poison type, Pheasantipity, Monkey-Dory, and Okidogi.
Okidogi.
So what would happen if we just lined it up and we get a Fire Fairy, Water Psychic, Grass Fighting of those 3 monkeys to correspond with Okidogi, blah, blah, blah,
those
blah,
little
blah,
guys,
blah. You know what I'm saying?
So you're proposing they all get megas?
I'm saying they all get megas, the 3 of them.
Wow.
They all get 3 of them. And they fucking Fire Fairy, fucking Water Psychic.
Yeah. And what are those? Are they like
Grass Fighting?
Are they combinations of the 2 of them? Of like the
what?
Well, that's what I'm kind of wondering. So, like, what do they look like, essentially? Is it like that Simisear now looks like
saying, how fun would it be? How fun would it be?
It has nothing to do with them.
No. I'm just saying it's just a little hint.
Okay.
You know, you look at, let's call a spade a spade.
Uh-huh.
Simisage is the toughest. What if he gets a little bulkier, becomes a little more gorilla? Ooh, fighting. Big fighting guy.
Yeah.
If we're looking at Simisear, if we're being frank, no, I'm just calling a spade a spade.
Oh, no.
Looks a little gay.
Oh, no.
Looks a little gay. Fire Fairy. Semi-poor, he looks just as stupid as Monkey-Dory.
Uh-huh. You know what? It makes sense to me. And you know what's crazy? That was my next one.
No, was it really?
No, it wasn't.
Well, that was my last one. Anyway.
That's I don't have another one, but I can make something up on the spot.
I think that's completely unnecessary. Yeah. But that's my prediction. Write it down.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's my ideas.
Yeah, I like that.
That's my ideas.
I like that.
If it happens, you owe me $1.
You owe us becoming channel members.
That's damn right. Speaking of, if you made it this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're listening on any of the audio apps, please leave a 5-star review. You don't leave a 5-star review, leave a 4-star review. You don't leave a 4-star review. Good God, you see how troubled we are? This is what you do, okay? You click, you can join our Discord for absolutely free. But if you really want a further discussion, you click that notification bell on YouTube and you leave a comment. I reply to every single comment. You can check my work. But if you want to say, hey man, fuck all that, I just want to give you money, what did I do?
Well, give us some of that money for $5 a month.
Damn near free.
Damn near free. You can become a member of the channel and get exclusive access to videos that haven't been uploaded yet, or the ones that no one's even ever seen, actually.
It's really scary stuff.
It's crazy, scary stuff. Second, they're done and uploaded, you get to see them. And twice a month, you get to join the exclusive members of the VIP Bellhop Discord channel, where you get to talk to us and tell us what you think about things, what you want to see. Maybe you help us make a video.
A lot of don't say that. a lot of crazy stuff happens.
A lot of crazy stuff there. But maybe you don't want to. Maybe you don't want the time commitment. I get it. You're a busy person.
I totally.
In which case, why don't you make a quick purchase down on our fourth wall link down in the description below, and you get yourself a shoe, sock, or hat. It's not funny when I say hat. Hey, let's do it again. Shoe, sock, or visor.
Visor. Here's some good visors. But hey, yeah. So that's that. And we will. We should be back on our normal schedule.
Yes.
Things have cleared up.
Yes.
Knock wood. Whatever.
Knock wood.
But yeah, that's it. You got anything else to say?
Nothing else to say.
All right, guys. See you next week. Bye.
All right. Oh no, it says no SD card, but there's one in here.
Oh, it's done that trick
It's
again.
done.
Eh?
It's old
song and dance.
Yeah,
I remember my first beer.
I remember my first tug.